Thank you, Mayor. And I want to also acknowledge the many partners who've been involved since the beginning. Cares and Catholic Charities, SAMU, our mutual aid groups, so many of our faith entities, our faith-based organizations, churches, synagogues, and volunteers across the city doing what we always do here in the District of Columbia, which is welcome folks and help serve them. I see today we have many of those groups represented, as well as other longtime advocates in our Latino community. So it's wonderful to see you all today. So it's been said, but it's worth reiterating, that the governors of Texas and Arizona have created this crisis. And the federal government has not stepped up to assist the District of Columbia. So we, along with our regional partners, will do what we've always done. We'll rise to the occasion. And I'm so thrilled to see the mayor's emergency today and look forward to working with her on getting the emergency legislation passed through the council as well. In July, I worked with colleagues on the council in drafting a letter to the mayor asking for 5 things: funding for emergency services, dedicated district staff to respond to the migrants arriving, demands of dignified arrivals from Texas and Arizona, and respite space, as well as access to COVID testing and isolation. And today, the mayor has finished responding by taking action. This will allow the executive to answer every demand in our letter. And my hope is that all the members who joined me on that letter will also join in this effort today. We know Mayor Bowser's already providing testing and isolation. They've already stepped up to demand dignified arrivals. And this allows our government to do all it can to fund emergency services, dedicated staff, and pursue a respite space. I've also been working regionally in my role as chair of a committee at the Metro Washington Council of Governments. We were able to pass unanimously a resolution for regional cooperation through our departments of human services and through our emergency management systems. I'm proud that that resolution has been adopted by the full Council of Governments for the region, which is our 25 closest in jurisdictions in the DMV, and that we will be discussing it further this Friday at the Human Services Committee of the COG as well, because undoubtedly this requires a regional response to be complete. We know, as the mayor said, that the majority of those arriving are just passing through, and for those who do stay, we will do what we always do. We will welcome them into our community. But at the same time, by creating this system, by creating these new programs, we'll be able to adequately serve them and their needs. Our systems right now are just not set up to serve them in the way that they need, to assist them in getting to their final destination. We've learned from border towns like El Paso and Brownsville. And in many ways, the governors of Texas and Arizona have turned us into a border town. We don't know how long this will take to resolve. We don't know how long they will continue busing. And so the right thing to do here is to be prepared to ensure we can greet every bus. We can get people off on the right foot. We can get them where they want to go. And that will ultimately help them in their immigration process. So I'll leave it there. And I thank you, Mayor Bowser, for your leadership.
Thank you, Council Member. Okay.